Hey guys, I'm Martin and welcome to Tech of the Future. Today we will compare the upcoming Volkswagen ID3 to the world's best-selling electric car, the Tesla Model 3. Disclaimer: the Volkswagen ID3 is not out yet. It is expected to come out in the summer of 2020 for the European market. So the information I'm going to tell you is based on what Volkswagen told the media. It might not be a fair comparison between Tesla Model 3 and Volkswagen ID3, but in Europe, where the ID3 is expected to be a competitor for Model 3, let me get one thing out of the way, which is the body. The ID3 is a hatchback, which is more versatile than a Model 3's sedan body. The ID3 is designed specifically for Europe with a compact build, where Model 3 is a mid-size sedan. Beyond the body style, Model 3 is bigger than ID3. Since we are in the topic of size, so let's talk about the vehicle's dimensions. Model 3 has a wheelbase of 113.2 inch and ID3 will have a wheelbase of 108.9 inches, a difference of 4.3 inch. The ID3 has a length of 167.8 inch, a width of 71.2 inch, and a height of 61.1 inch, where the Model 3 has a length of 184.8 inch, a width of 72.8 inch, and a height of 56.8 inch. As you see, the Model 3 is a bit longer and wider than ID3, but the Model 3's height is a bit lower than ID3, and this is because it is a sedan, not a hatchback. But in Europe, Volkswagen has a greater chance of winning the most compact vehicle market. But if you worry about cargo space, let me assure you, both vehicle has the same storage space, and on top of that, both sits up to 5 adults. One thing I will briefly mention that Model 3 has a single speed transmission with a 9:1 gear ratio. And so far, we know that ID3 will also have a single speed transmission, but no word on the gear ratio yet. Now let's talk about the power and torque. The Model 3 has 450 horsepower and 471 pound-feet of torque. On the other hand, the ID3 will have 200 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque. If you take a look at the performance, you can see that Tesla has the fastest electric vehicles in the world. Model 3 can accelerate 0 to 60 miles per hour or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 5.5 seconds. And for the ID3, we know that it can or might accelerate 0 to 60 miles per hour or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 10 seconds. So it is safe to say that Tesla can keep the title for making the fastest electric vehicles in the world. To all fairness, ID3 wasn't designed for the speed. Rather, it is designed more like a city vehicle. But when it comes to Tesla's battery and range, it is pretty hard for anyone to beat them. They have the best battery technology in the EV market, and I will add that they have the best battery technology in the world. The ID3's customer would be able to choose between 3 battery packs with WLTP rated range of 205, 260, and 340 miles. Where on the other hand, Model 3's customer is able to choose between 3 battery packs as well, with EPA rated range of 254, 329, and 348 miles. Model 3 has fast charging as standard and takes advantage of Tesla's superchargers network, where the ID3 is supposed to have fast charging as well and will be taking advantage of the Europeans' Ionity charging network. As I said, Tesla has the best battery technology and range, but both vehicles provide enough range for average consumers. Now let's move on to the interior. Tesla has reimagined the traditional buttons and knob into a 15-inch display, where the ID3 features 2 displays, one an instrument cluster and a 10-inch infotainment display. Also, ID3 has the traditional buttons and knobs. Don't get me wrong here, both vehicle has the futuristic look to it, but ID3 has the familiar look as we know, unlike the Model 3. Speaking of future, both vehicles have the basic driving assistant. The ID3 will come standard with adaptive cruise control and lane assist, where the Model 3 comes standard with their autopilot, where the car can steer, accelerate, and brake automatically with other vehicles and pedestrians within its lane. I have to say that Tesla has the best autopilot in the world and it's much better than ID3. One of the problems that Volkswagen is having right now with software. Hopefully Volkswagen is resolving this software issue. Moving on, the Model 3 has keyless or wireless entry to the vehicle, where the customer has Tesla app on their phone paired with the car's Bluetooth. It also have a RFID card to get into the vehicle as well, similar to a hotel key. And the ID3 has the same old way to get into the vehicle. Now, it is time to talk about price. ID3 is priced at $33,000 and Model 3 is priced at $42,000. In my opinion, both vehicles are priced at a fair value, where the ID3 does not offer the performance of Model 3 but has all the features that consumers look for in an affordable EV. On that note, Tesla's Model 3 is still the best electric vehicle in the market, but we should take the ID3 seriously. So guys, this is it for today. If you find this video helpful, please consider hitting the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, consider clicking the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future video. And have an awesome day.